Five, four, three, two. I'm on time today. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? It's 2 minutes before 7. Usually I'm late. I know. I be having problems and issues with the live stream. And my man Cash, out there in Canada, he's bringing it on, helping me more and more and more. And then I just came on 2 minutes earlier because I need that time because Miss Jones will be calling in at 7:15. 7:15, Miss Jones will be calling in. And I got to have that, man. I coming to you guys right now, and I can't do a lot of shout outs because Wolf Mode 88 said, yo, Gene, don't be doing a lot of shout outs, man, because you're going to have Miss Jones on there and everything like that. And y'all see I'm rocking my apron, my cooking apron today, but I won't be cooking because I ain't going to be able to hold this phone up and run back and forth and cook because I'm giving y'all all Miss Jones. She will not be on here again. I'm not doing that to Miss Jones like that. I appreciate y'all with the people who called, went to the Instagram. I got the questions from Strictly from the Outsiders, Star from BX, King Narc, Southeast Princess, and there's a couple of more people that called in, Oh my God. Hold on. Yo, bro, what's up? I got it, but I'm finna do this show right now. I'm gonna call you right after it, okay? All right, later. All right. So, sorry about that, you guys. I need all the time that I need to put this into place. And I just want to hurry up, Miss Jones. She had a lot of things on her heart, and she feel real bad after the situation with Corey. And I mean, like real bad, because she's an educated woman. She was a school teacher, and there's plenty of times that she could have, went on and did this thing the legal way, but she chose not to. So I want to get things out the way. I want to talk about a couple of people and what they said first. I want to give you all my stories, but I'm gonna hold off on that too. And what up, T Streets? Aha, Wolf Mode 88. I'm gonna get this in anyway, bruh. Phoenix Suns out there. All right. Randy Soul Cal, what's good with you? Why is my letters are so small? They used to be bigger and I can't see anything right now. Kenny B, what's happening? What's good with you? BG, Anthony Ellis, Kalo K. What's up, Ron Chapman? Appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that. What we're going to be doing today, man, I'm giving her the floor. I'm going to do the best that I can to try to interview her on certain things. And I do have you guys questions. I got them written down. I'm going to be going through them and everything like that. So we're going to be good with that. She's going to straighten out a lot of things on her own. And, we're going to get this over because I don't think that, she feel all the way comfortable and she's doing it out of hurt. And I don't want y'all to think I'm playing on that because I'd rather her not do it. She's asked me numerous of times before because, she said, well, Gene, they not believing you and every people. Now I said, they believe in me, but you got to realize dude got a stronghold on this city. And we got to understand that. And he's going to continue. You see right now, somebody, I'm going to go through a couple of things before because I know she's going to call on time that people said. And, this Green Ghost, he said, Ms. Wallace said Puff talked to her nasty too. But she didn't trust him, but she still, did the movie with him and everything like that. So, you hear it from somebody else. You don't hear it from me. Justo, HINHNIC. What's going on, Justo? Thank you for that super chat, brother. All right. Another thing I want to say, George Suda Romero. What's with you, George Sudo Romero? He said something interesting. He said uh, Miss Wallace should have. Did you mean Miss Walker? No, no. He said Miss Wallace should have sued Puff and Bad Boy for negligence and held them accountable for Big's death. And you got to realize his boys was her managers. The people that she thought that was in her corner, Wayne and Mark Pitts, is Puff boys. So he got away with that one. He continued to get away with that. So it was nothing that they was going to do, to get Puff in trouble because they know the big picture. So Wayne Toole, he said he watched those interviews. I said, yo, Wayne Toole, do me a favor, watch those interviews. He said, yo, Gene, I watched both of them. And I agree with you totality. Watch his 2 interviews, man. You got to realize is that if you put somebody in harm's way and they're an actor or they a prominent figure and your company put them in harm's way, you're responsible for their death. Arista Records, all of them, they could have been responsible for Big's death. But they're not going to say nothing. Not at all. That's why Puff was on the, nobody never told us. We didn't get no death threats. And Big was talking about we get death threats all the time. And even in the movies, they said it. 495, Interstate, what's good with you? That's Marauder. 495, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. All right. Another thing. I is the Interstellar and Beyond the Free. He straightened me out on something. I had made a mistake because I said Mozambique last week was the richest, but it wasn't Mozambique. It was Massa Musa. Mozambique is a place. The story I told you about Massa Musa was true, but I just said Mozambique. I got confused and I blurted out my mouth and everything like that without even really thinking, because I know the story, in totality of Massa Musa, how he shut down people economies. He'll come to your town and his money be so thick, you know what I'm saying, and so rich, it'll shut down your whole town. But then he left those towns and gave them a lot of gold and everything like that. So, brother, thank you for, straightening me out on that. I appreciate that. I could be wrong on certain things, with the history and stuff like that. But, thank you for straightening me out, and I put it in place. I appreciate that. The Real 2 Men and a Mic Show, Urban and Powerful Manifesto. Yo, thank you, brothers, for sending that prayer up to me, up to God for me, man. We all have issues and we all have problems. And when somebody else pray for you and send good blessings your way, and they don't even know you personally, they see me come up on here and everything like that, I really appreciate that. You took a minute, you took a time, if you even wrote it that time, you took that time to send that up, man. That's a blessing, man. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. I appreciate that, man. I'm away from Miss Wallace's call. I was going to cook today because I got my apron on. I ain't gonna be wearing this all the time. I just put it on here, man. I was like, yo, put it on because I gotta hold the phone up to the thing. I'm not gonna be going back and forth and cooking and all that stuff like that today because I wanted to do some plantings. Us black people, we love plantains, but a lot of us don't know how to cook them. So I was over my man Herrera's house. There's a good dude, an officer with me. And I was up there with him and his wife and his kids. And his kids them love my cornbread. So I made them some cornbread. And his mom was making plantains. And I was sitting there watching her. She was showing it. Then she ate my cornbread because Puerto Ricans don't make cornbread. That's not a part of their culture. You know what I mean? They like the cornbread, but they don't make it unless it's probably Jiffy. You know what I'm saying? So his mother didn't even know nothing about no cornbread. She's straight from Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't know nothing about the cornbread and everything like that. But I made it and she loved it. And she taught me how to make plantains. I watched her and everything like that. I was like, oh, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I made them before and I'm nice with it. So I'm glad that I got that part of it. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do that. That was real easy. But I owe y'all 1 week. I'm going to just do 2 cooking shows that week because I owe y'all that. And I got you covered. Somebody could throw up there what they want to eat or what they want me to cook. That'll help me, with some things like that. I really appreciate that. So I got another shout out to Bree Sober. Bree said that I was telling the truth about everything that she's heard because Atlanta went crazy when Wolf got killed. You know what I'm saying? Everything she's heard me say has been the truth. I told you it's from my mouth to God's ear. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all no crazy shit and no bullshit and be like that with y'all. I'm not doing that to y'all. Thank you for the PayPal out there. Sharice. I appreciate you, Sharice, for the PayPal. And Breezy Bar. I think it's Breezy Bar. Man, brother, I love your knowledge, man. I love your knowledge, brother. That was some real deep and straight to the forward, correct stuff that you wrote, that you said, brother, about, people not going to understand you because they're not looking for the truth. They're not looking for the knowledge and they're not on the same, atmosphere of people with sound mind and thinking. They're going to come at you, going to go crazy and everything. But see, I don't even think it's that Breeze too. A lot of these guys just want to say something, want to do something, want to be, they could cut they could be against the norm. They don't have to, be into the truth. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be on the truth, stuff like that. So they could do that. BG, what's going on? So when Miss Wallace, Miss Wolf's mother, Miss Jones come on, we ain't gonna be able to, do a lot of these shout outs. All right, Rick Daddy. Oh, Rick, like that, Rick? Welcome to Meat and Beans. All right. That's how we doing it, Rick. For real, brother. A shout out to Maryland, Michael Matthews. Oh, you say do some crab cakes? I did salmon cakes, and crab cakes is basically the same thing as salmon cakes, the same way to make them. I'm allergic to the crab, brother, so I'm sorry about that. I'm allergic to seafood. I have to do gloves and stuff like that, and I don't get to feel like that, on my food. Chicken marsala, okay. Chicken marsala is something I can do, and I'm good with that. But the crab cakes is just like the salmon cakes, and I did the salmon cakes. KZ Moto, salute from France. What's good with you, boy? Taj, I see you out there, bro. I'm going to get to you, Taj. Fair time. Throw it up. Chisari Tulani. Thank you for the cash out, brother. Chisari, appreciate you. I wish Cash was Cash, you on the line here, man? Can you tell me how to make these letters a lot bigger? Because I'm really squinting my eyes. I'm just saying right anyway. Yeah, I got plenty of Apple stories, but I'm not doing that today, brother. Poe, was my brother's man, Slick. You know what I mean? Was his man. Yo, give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna show you who my brother is, man. and you know he's Corey Gunn's first cousin. Hold on. This is me and my brother from another mother. That's Slick. We was doing it in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Any gangster, anybody who was doing anything in Harlem knows this man right here. And I mean that we was always together, man. I love him. I love him with all my heart. I give my heartbeat up for him. If I say something that I love somebody, I love them. I'm willing to die for them. We've been in cases and situations like that I gave, and I told a story before. We was in Zip's club, and the dude showed him the gun, and he was like, and he usually have a gun on him, but a dude showed him the gun, and he was like, you know, he was with this other cop dude named Stretch, who actually took my place over at Bad Boy and was working for Puff and them. Now, because, you know, he did some old snake shit, but it was cool. It wasn't really nothing anyway. Oh, that's Most Hated Gang Incorporated. Love the show, but can you please make some oxtails? You tired of bugging out? Check out your music. All right, brother. I'll check out your music. I have time to do a lot of shit. I'll check out your music. You know what I'm saying? Everything go. Oh, she's on time. It's 7:15. Hi, Mrs. Jones.
Am I on the air?
Yes, ma'am. I put you directly on the air. I didn't even give you a break. Hey, Miss Jones, what's going on? I can't hear you. What you say? Miss Jones, you breaking up. Can you go in a better place?
Let me see. Is this it?
I don't know. You got to keep talking. Hello? The devil is a liar. He's a liar. Miss Jones. Hello? Miss Jones? Okay. Hey, Miss Jones.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm standing at the window with the phone. Okay, so I want to get the $300,000, and then I'm going to answer all the questions that you have for me.
All right.
I just wanted to get this out in the air so I could get it off my chest.
Okay.
I don't want any of the money.
Oh,
Anthony has 5 kids, and Riz had 1. That's
okay.
6.
Right.
If you divide 6 into 300,000, that means 50,000 for each kid. I don't want a penny of the money. Give it to his kids and Riz's son. So let's see what he's going to do now. And then it's in the parents' hand, because the bottom line is now it's Wolf and Riz's kids' money. That's the way we're going to talk about it. It's Wolf and Riz's kids' money. So I want to get that straight. Another thing, I got some new stuff. My new thing is, did Wolf own part of Bad Boy? Now, let me explain to you why I'm asking. Because Wolf, Corey Buck Jacobs, and L had a case in Virginia.
What kind of case?
The case was about the 16 life sentences that he got. It was a case. All of them went to trial.
Right.
Corey got first it was L, then Corey was on the run, and Wolf was Wolf was on the run, and so they caught L. They caught L first. They sentenced him. Then they caught Wolf. He went to trial, but I'm telling you, that's some charms of Mr. Wolf. The ladies, between the ladies in the courthouse smiling, in the jury, smiling at his father, and the rest of them smiling at Wolf Anthony, I was like, And mind you, he didn't have a suit and tie on. He didn't have a polo sweater on. He had a red silk shirt. If your life is on the line, who has a red silk shirt to truck? Okay? He beat trial. Everybody, the people in the stores across the street, like, so what was the verdict? I said, not guilty. They said, this DA has never lost a case. Anthony beat the case. Now, the trial was all about the same case that Corey went and got 16 life sentences, correct?
Okay.
So now there are different businesses that they had. Corey, L, and Wolf. They had a gas station. They had a limo company. They had apartments. Why am I saying all of this? Because this is going to make you say, And I want to know what you think. You can write back later on tonight to Gene or whatever. So, if Corey and Wolf and L went to court for the same case, which is, was about drugs, and they all went together, and the money funded Bad Boy started, then here's a question I want to ask you. Doesn't Anthony Wolf Jones own some of Bad Boy? Yeah. Think about that one. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay? Let me know what you think about that. I'm going to answer your question, and I want to know what your response. Remember, they was buddies. They hung together. They sold whatever it was they sold. They made a lot of money. So my question is, doesn't some of Bad Boy belong to Wolf? I'm going to tell you, I think so. But I want you to tell me, because maybe I'm just thinking of it one way. So write back and let me know what you think about that. Now, Mr. Dio, you can ask me the other questions. I think I finished that. I wanted to say that because I really believe it. So now the mothers of the kids can go get in touch with Puff, or he knows the kid's name, right? Each one of them a $50,000 check, and everything is fine. I don't want a dime of it. I don't want a penny of the money. So let's see what happens with that. Now, did I finish everything I wanted to say about that? Because I told you if I forgot something, let me know. Okay? So that's my thing about as far as the 300,000. Now, Mr. Dio, fire away with your question.
Well, we had a couple of people call in and stuff like that before. I asked them to get it. Before I do their questions, I'm going to do my questions.
Okay.
All right. One of my questions is that, did Wolf talk to you about the trip to California when Biggie, the day Biggie, before Biggie got killed? Or what did Wolf talk to you about California?
Oh, absolutely. He called me. I guess he was just going to run it by me, but he was going to call me, running it by me, telling me at the same time. And he said, Mom, I'm not going to California. And I said, why? He said, because Puff thinks that everything's okay with those people out there. I told him that everything is not okay. Excuse me. And I told him, Wolf told Puff, if we go out there, I'm not going unless you get 2 buses loads of our people to go out there to have our backs. He said, I'm not going unless you do that because everything is not okay out there. And Puff told him, I'm well, I'm not going to get the extra people because that's too much money. And my son said, then I'm not going. So that was the story about that. He said he wasn't going. And then that was nighttime. He called me an odd hour, maybe 4 o'clock, I don't know, in the morning. And he was in tears. He said, Mom, Iggy is dead. And I said, what? You know, if you sleep and somebody catches like that. I said, what? He said, yes, Mom, Iggy is dead. I said, well, then you was right. You know, he didn't want to hear that, though, then. I said, then you was right not to go.
What was his state of mind?
When he was crying, when he called me.
Oh, he was crying?
He was so upset. He was very, very upset. He was upset for days after that. He came home, he came here, and, you know, he gets peace and quiet here. So he came here and he moped around. And when he's like that, I really don't ask him any questions. I just sort of pacify him, you know. Both of my kids were mama's boys. If they called me 24/7, I was dead.
I know. I know.
They got him. I said they got him.
You said they was mama boys? I know. I know.
Yeah. They were mama's boys. Yeah, yeah. To a certain extent. Now, and one thing we agreed on though, with their what they do with their private life, as far as females, me and myself, we said that we keep out of each other's people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't tell them anything that bothers me. Because when I told them, get to the point, whatever it is, got to the point that it bothers me, they don't want to hear nothing. Then there's action. So a lot of stuff I didn't tell them about, you know, him about that happened. So that was the story with that. Also, I want to tell you the joke about when I was teaching, and after I retired, I still taught in the area where I did, so all the kids knew me. So they would be acting out through high school, junior high school, and high school, and they would be acting up, and I was like, and they would go, Miss Jones, so-and-so, Miss Jones, so-and-so, sort of kidding. You know, at that time, the kids did have a little manners in those days. Okay, so I said to them, if you only know the kids I raised, if you only knew, you would know that you were a joke. So they would say, yeah, be a joke, blah, blah, blah. Well, one day I was going to, he was going to his car, and I was right behind him. And they was like, yo, Wolf, hi, how you doing? And he said, fine. He said, you're acting all right with my mother? And they said, who's your mother? He said, Miss Jones, my mother. Oh, my goodness. I thank the Lord for him.
Right.
The next time I was in their class, let me tell you, they was like, what do we have to do, and what is the lesson for the day? Because I didn't have any more trouble after that.
Yeah.
Now, what else you want to ask me?
Okay. I had made a mention of stuff like that with how Puff talked to you and everything like that, and also said that I had straightened him out by talking to his mother crazy before. Did you know of any time Wolf had to do this, do it, or do you know of any time his mother calling your house?
I know of any time, like it was one time. Puff's mother used to call my house regularly. She would call and get Puff cussed out about something, and she'd whine on my son's shoulder, and I guess he would call and see what's what. Mind you, when she called my house, I said, hello, who's calling? And she said, it's Puff's mother. I said, oh, hi, this is Wolf's mother. Silent.
She gets silent?
Dead silent. Not hello, oh, you know, nice talking to you, can't wait to meet you, any kind of stuff. She didn't even acknowledge what I said. I put Anthony on the phone. I said to Anthony, she really is rude, you know. So I just left it at that. So that was the time that she called out. She used to call out all the time. Oh, this is something that I forgot to mention. Guess what? Eventually, Wolf got so tired of Puff and his mama calling him that he had a separate telephone line when he came here. And you know what he would say? First thing he say when he come in the door, I'd say, are you accepting calls or not? He said, not accepted. So that way, I didn't have to hesitate when I got on the phone like you get somebody. I said, yes, I did. As soon as they called, I said, he's not here right now. I'll give him a message. And that's the way it went from then on. He had his own private line if he didn't want to talk to the mother of Puff.
Okay.
Okay, that's the way that went.
All right.
As far as that's concerned, and with the mother, yep, he had a special line. He said he got tired. He said, "Well, tell him I got these tickets." That was Janet a long time ago. Janet Jackson's. She was at some place, Madison Square Garden or whatever, and he's like, "I got these $2,500 tickets and blah blah blah." He was standing in my face, just with his finger going, "No, no, no."
Oh, so Wolf was
no.
dodging him.
He was dodging, serious dodging. And
So
he did that. The only person I called that time, one time, and I asked him, I said, "Where'd you get this number from?" From Anthony. He said, "Yeah, I got it from Wolf." He told me it was an emergency. Was it Mario One?
Oh, Mario.
Yeah. So he said, I need Wolf to call me as soon as possible. So then I hung up and I went on the other phone and I called Andy. That's the only one phone call I got on that line.
Okay.
Of course, I got it taken out when he, when he passed. Next question.
All right. This is from Star from the Bronx. They wanted to know, were you or why you didn't take Diddy to court for Wolf's money?
Because there was no, I even called the lawyer. There was no written agreement. It was only verbal. And, Anthony gave people more credit than they ever needed. Because Puffy out here saying things like prestige, you got is your prestige, your word is your bond and all that stuff. Anthony, he knew better. He knew that Puff was a rat. Because that's why he had him around to go and calm conversations and get the money for people that Puff owed him, because Puff would have paid him. And Anthony would say, get in touch with Anthony, and Anthony said, so Puff got whatever the case may be. And the people got their money. People didn't like him. He would not be alive today if it wasn't for Anthony. Everybody liked him. That's what it was about that.
Okay. But then also, when you found out that other people heard that conversation between Wolf and Puff, did someone else tell you not to go to court or not to ruff any feathers? Did you have a conversation with anybody regarding not trying to get the money from Puff?
Oh, yeah, guess who? Mr. Corey Love Jacobs. You know what he told me? Because I communicated with him from the time he got locked up until the time he came home. And I'll tell you more about that. He told me, just don't mess with that. He used to call him old boy. He didn't refer to him as Puff because we had a lot of conversations and we had a lot of letter communication. He used to refer to him as old boy, like OLD, old boy. So he was so old boy doing that. He said, don't mess with old boy. Wait until I come home, and then I'll straighten that out. Well, about a month or so ago, we were talking, and he said, and he got nasty just like birds of a feather flock together. He said to me, just what does he owe you $300,000 for? What does he owe you $3,000 for? He knew what it was for. And of course, again, I'm shocked with my eyes wide open. And I'm going, really? I said, well, Alex owes some money too. He said, well, you need to get after Alex because Puff has kids and I have kids. And I'm like, what does that have to do with the $300,000? Puff is supposed to be worth $800-something million, almost $1 billion. So that means that they sat down as just like two little bitches, excuse my expression, and talked about it, that worse than female, and said, yeah, I ain't giving what I need to give her. So this is Corey's thing. So I said, so it's a completely different story when he came home and when he said, oh, what does he owe the money for? So I guess he's supposed to be the But he just came home from jail, so he can't be a consigliere because of the fact that, first of all, a consigliere is in with the Italians and the mafia. If you watch The Godfather, consigliere was the lawyer, the clean-cut one, the one that didn't have any records or anything. So he had a video and it said consigliere. He better look up and see what the definition is. Okay, because he's just another one's lackey. Puff is going to keep his foot on his Corey's neck. Puff will never let anybody make more money than he makes. He did that to this artist. He did that to anybody that's around. Corey will never get that much money. Just give it time and watch and see. He's going to make him CEO of this. He's going to make him CEO of that. But he's not going to give him half of that $800 and something billion. You can bank your money on that. Oh, I'm so glad you're home. He said in one video. I'm so glad you're home. Now we can take over the world. Yep, watch and see. He's not going to give you too much money for you going to do anything. That's why he kept the money from Wolf. Because Wolf was getting ready to leave and get what was that name place? He's getting ready to buy a club in Miami. He didn't want to be around club in Miami. Was it club 123 or something?
It was 321. It was the place they had the Jennifer Lopez that gave Puff that birthday party there.
Yeah. Okay. And he was going to get the club with John Sally's brother and a couple of two other basketball players. I don't remember, but he was getting ready to get his own. And Puff knew that once he got out on his own, he'd make his own money. And he would have had more money than Puff, for sure. Anthony used to save his paycheck. His paychecks used to come to my house. He would save his paycheck. At that time, he was making $72,000 a year. That was a little while ago. And I just called him and let him, your paycheck came, another paycheck came, another paycheck came. Until finally, he would, come to New York. He probably was in Atlanta, and he'd take about 6 checks at one time. Let me see, that's $6,000 a month, and he gets every two weeks or whatever. I don't know, but so he went to the bank, and the bank had to call Puff because now Puff is pissed because why don't you need the money I'm paying? You living on what you make. Well, he was giving parties and everything else, and Andy was very frugal. He wasn't cheap. He counted his money, and he knew what he wanted to do with his money. So he went to cash a check, and they had to call Puff. And Puff was like, why did you hold those checks so long? And Andy said, he cashed them before they couldn't be cashed. So that's what happened with that. But as far as his money and his pay, he was always frugal. Even when he went to Gucci, he had his people he went to Gucci. He had his people when he went to Versace. And he never paid the going price for anything.
Right. I remember they bought us those 2 leather jackets out of Versace. Those long little cuts. Yeah. Huh? Wolf bought me and him. Puff gave Wolf the money. He bought me and Wolf the trench coats from Versace.
He probably got them cheaper.
Yeah. Okay, Ms. Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. A person wants to know, strictly for outsiders, your relationship between Wolf's oldest daughter and the kids, and how do you feel about Wolf's son being with Puff? I know that was a lot right there.
You mean what he's doing, you mean?
No,
you mean
your relationship with his oldest daughter, and how do you feel about Wolf's son living and being with Puff?
Okay. First thing is Wolf's daughter. I don't have that much communication with her. She calls Chad and her mother. I don't know what happened there, but they weren't speaking. She is not communicating with her. I don't know if it's changed since then. So she calls Chad's mother her mother. She calls Chad's grandfather her grandfather, and she calls Chad's grandmother her grandmother, and Pat, her scam me, and I really don't communicate with them.
Right.
That's the bottom line. I do not communicate with them. You know, it's funny. Nobody's asking about Vanessa. They think everything is about, like those children.
Right.
Ashley, I don't speak to that much. Now, Vanessa, who has been with him the longest, that also has 2 kids by him, I speak to her and have always spoken to her, just like she's my daughter.
The mamas be having them favors anyway.
Well, if you call me and tell me that everything time I told you something negative, and then you call me and tell me my son is garbage, why would I want to talk to you?
You're right.
Why would I want to talk to you? All I said is, my son is garbage, and your daughter is garbage, and I guess our grandkids, they have garbage, and he's garbage. But other than that, I'm not going to talk to somebody, and I'm not going to be around anybody if I feel uncomfortable. I have nothing to say. Vanessa was always the same. She was the one that went with him the longest. She was his high school sweetheart. And they always got along until the day he died. Why do I know that? Because her daughter is a year younger than Ashley. And let me see, Brittany is 31. She just turned 31. The youngest of all of them is also Vanessa's child, who is 17, which is Orion. Now, when I went to visit Wolf, they always have something going on. When I went to visit Wolf in Atlanta that August, he had given me his old BMW. I went to get the paperwork and to visit. And here he comes in the room with this little boy on his shoulder. And I said, who's that? No. I didn't say who's that. He said, say hello to Grandma. And I said, what? And then Vanessa came behind him, which means that until Ryan then was about a year and a half. So he really doesn't remember his father because he was a baby when his father got killed. But I communicate with Brittany, I communicate with Vanessa, and I communicate with Vanessa, Brittany, and Ryan. Oh, by the way, let me tell you this before I forget it. 2 things. Casey, who is Teresa's daughter, received 3 championship rings from her high school 3 years in a row. She is graduating in May, and I just want to tell her congratulations. And Ryan has a commitment to Georgia Tech. They already accepted him for 2020 when he graduates, and he'll be playing football for Georgia Tech, and he's playing wide receiver.
That's Wolf's son?
That's Wolf's son, the youngest. It's so funny. Chad looks like Wolf, and this one looks like Wolf. His mother is 5'10", so maybe he got that extra height because he's 6'4".
Whoa.
And he's 6'4". Gosh, she's a handsome kid. I was like, don't let me have to come down there with my shotgun with the Gucci.
All right. Okay.
So, yeah. Actually, with all the grandkids, Little Wolf included, the mothers did a good job. Some of them surprised me on a good job, but all of them did a good job. I mean, and this is the main thing. Guess what? I get chills when I think about this. None of them has been to jail. Are you kidding me?
Come on now, stop it. Come on.
I'm so happy. Yeah, well, Chad is a gentleman. He got that little bug in him, but he's a gentleman. The boys. Now, I have something to tell you. The girls, they can be a little thuggish. They think like me, and they can be a little thuggish. They call Casey Chad's sister. They call her Barbara.
Right. Yeah, she looked like you. She looked like you. I seen pictures. She looked like you.
Yeah, well, she's a terror also because they're not gonna. They had to. That's what happens. Be careful what you say about people.
Right.
Because she looks just like me when I was younger. I'm getting pictures together.
Yeah, I saw it.
She looks just like me. She doesn't look like her mom.
Right.
She looks like me.
Miss Jones,
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but this guy Middletown Mike just said something. Did Puff ever compensate you at any time for your loss of Wolf?
No. Come on, I mean, some stupid yelling about 300. He paid for the funeral. He paid 15,000 for Little Wolf's funeral. No, he didn't come. I didn't even talk to him but about 3 times since Wolf was killed.
Well, let me ask you something. And this got something to do with the Southeast Princess, stuff like that. The Southeast Princess from North Carolina. First, she wanted to say she loved you and thank you. And, you know, Strictly Outsiders want to know how you stay so strong. But the Southeast Princess wanted to know what was Wolf's mindset. And I don't really mean to ask you this and stuff like that, but what was his mindset prior to up to the time when he got killed? Because I know you told me you went down and saw him a couple of times before he got killed, and he gave you instructions about stuff. So would you tell the people what he said to you, and what was him and Puff relationship at the time, and what did he say to you?
He said to me, he didn't mention the club to me. I found out from other people, about the club and the money, but then his father told me Andy was getting ready to move to Miami. He was going to buy Mario Winans' condo from him, the one right there on the beach.
Right, I remember that.
What did you ask me, King Topic? I don't know. That's why I talked up there.
What was his mindset? What did he tell you about, things and give you any orders? Did he feel like he was being like he wasn't going, what was it?
No. Yeah, he was not his complete self. He told me, like, in the couple of times he came to visit, I remember distinctly we sit by the closet packing his bag to go back to Atlanta. He said, if anything happens to me, find out who did it. Another time he gave me his safety box key and told me who had the other one. And I kept on saying, why are you saying stuff like that? Why you say he said this started his head, he said, just let me know. And then he told me another thing. I remember this while I'm talking. And he told me, I'm surprised I lived this long. I guess he knew what the life he was living or whatever. He said, I'm surprised I lived this long. I think but all of that talking was within the year, and I was having bad feelings that whole year. I dreamt his death.
Wow.
What happened? I dreamt it. I dreamt he was in a white suit, a white carnation, and he was in a casket. And I woke up that day and called him, just in general, and that was that.
Wow.
So, I dreamt it the biggest day. When you have kids, you get that feeling, Gene. You know that, right?
I don't want that feeling. I don't wish that on nobody. Jones, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't want that feeling. But, I got the utmost respect for you and your strength. And I fed off your strength.
Even when they got arrested, you know what? I would just be waiting for the call. And I would go, and it would be, this is Solomon. I got Anthony. Come downtown and get the jury. Terrence didn't have any jury to get. That little boy was something else. He was the terror. Every time I told him, are you going to continue to get in trouble like this? This is a younger little one. He told me, I said, what am I supposed to do? I said, I can't take this. You keep on getting in trouble. You ain't told me. At that time, this saying was out. He told me? I called my best friend, Lori, and I said, Lori, he told me, handle it. That's what little boy told me. Handle it. That's little one.
Mm-hmm.
Little terror. Okay, so.
Ms. Jones.
What else?
Cedric Shaw. He said that, do you think that Puff has something to do with Wolf? Or if he did, what did he put a battery in somebody's back, or did he do you know of anything or anybody say that he spoke to somebody that night or whatever?
he was with was with Riz. Riz tried to get him to go home and stay home, but he wouldn't go. So Riz took up. Riz and he were like friends. You know what I'm saying?
They was like brothers.
Brothers
from
like,
another mother.
Even though they were saying things like Riz inspired him, and you know what? That's just this is what happened. So it was the girl that was upset with him. It was the girl that was upset with Anthony. So she went over there and sat with Meech and his people. And Meech and Wolf said, Meech, she was there with another fella. And that thing was still going on back and forth. But Meech said, why are you getting upset? You know, she's nothing but a stripper. We don't go through this over strippers. So I just want to know, just Meech, if he put himself in Wolf's place, and Wolf was sitting there with one of his stripper friends or whatever, and he told Wolf, you know, she shouldn't be sitting over here with you. Why do you think like she's okay? What would Meech say? I would give 100%. I would give anything if he'd say what he would say, and would he be saying the truth? That what would he do? Because I think Meech would have did the same thing. Because it's disrespect. She got up. That's what really fired him up. Because he, as a man, he didn't like to be disrespected. She got up. Slapped his cap hat off, and he had scratches on his face. And then the people, security, wanted to put him out, and Riz said, "Don't put your hands up. I'll take him out." And that's what happened there.
All right. So what you're saying was, let me recap that right quick so the people could really understand. I don't know if they heard you correctly. That the girl that Wolf was, I think she at one time was pregnant by Wolf, or she was pregnant by Wolf at the time.
Wait, hold on. Let me set that up for you. She was pregnant in October. He got killed in November.
Right.
So for some reason, Ampy didn't want her to have the baby. I don't know how he got her to get rid of the baby, but he went to the abortion clinic with her. She told his godbrother, GD, he doesn't want to even acknowledge, he's not going to say he's standing by me, or he's going to do this for me, because I'm pregnant. And from what I know, she liked women and men. She was a stripper. First of all, he lied. Wolf lied because, he had that baby face. So he started her, she was 25. This is 16 years ago. She was 25. He told her he was 28.
How old was he really? 30 what? He was 38 when he told her he was 28?
Yes. And then he switched it and told her, no, I'm really going to tell you the truth. I'm 32. So I guess they went with the 32. Now, while all of this is happening, he can't claim his older kids. So I assume he claimed 2 kids because the older kids were too old for his age. It's running slow. So he didn't claim them. And I know she got the shock of the century when she saw that he had 5 kids and that he was 38 years old. So that was the surprise. Oh yeah, he had women up here. It was like a triangle. It was like Sharice on one end, Vanessa on the other end, and this other girl that lived in Edie. And everybody would be, the fellas would try to do what he was doing. They couldn't figure out how he was doing, but they was waiting for him to get caught. And every time he almost got caught, he'd find a way to get out of it. Now, let me tell you one thing about what he did when he found a way to get out of it. He came in the house one day, and he looked and he said, "Mother, those are some beautiful roses. Don't ask me how Miss Little Wolf said to me. He was locked up, and he said, these flowers, they were platinum roses, and they were so beautiful, they looked like they faked. And they was in this beautiful box or whatever. So he came in the door, and he said, Mother, Are those real? I said, yeah. He said, somebody's going to find out where the platinum roses came from. I said, listen to this. He said, can I have them? Because he said, I'm in trouble. So I said, yeah, go ahead and take them. So he took them to whomever, and they got the platinum roses. Gene?
Yes, ma'am. I'm right here.
Yeah. So that's where the platinum roses came from. They always had some kind of gimmick going.
Right.
It wasn't, it was the other. But Wolf was the smooth one for sure.
So
did I answer that one?
yes. King Nark, he was saying that you didn't mention last week that Rich, when you was mentioning Wolf Friends, you didn't say Riz's name. What's Riz's real name?
Oh, it's my baby. In fact, the time that I'm going to give you the name. When I came back from Atlanta that last time, that was the last time I saw Riz. He rode back to New York with me, and Riz, that's my baby. In fact, his name is Lamont. This is funny. Lamont Anthony Gerdy.
Right.
The D. Girdy. Some people used to call him Gert and put a T in it and just call him, Girt. His name is Lamont Anthony Gerdy. His birthday is September the 18th. Would be the same age as Anthony. Anthony's birthday just passed. He would have been 54. Lamont would be 54. And they have one kid. And I'm very close to Monty.
Right.
Who is a junior. So his name is Lamont Anthony Jr.
So that's the one that you.
Huh?
So that's the one that you want the 50,000 to go to, because that was Riz's son.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
If anything happens, Lamont is down with it, and he knows it.
Right.
And he can call me for anything. He doesn't live that far away from me. And what a smart, intelligent kid. And he can drink you under the table and look straight. He is so intellectual. My brother has 4 masters, and my brother said he was very impressed with him. He is a very smart young man,
Yeah.
a nice kid, very, very nice kid. Yep. And I'm going to, Riz, anything I want from the kids, they're not going to get it if it comes through me.
Right.
Unless Riz is going to get it. Because let me tell you something. He died with Anthony.
Right.
He said, come on. He said, now, I'm getting this from the street, but I got it right. Riz said, come on. They had their gun. I'm sure Wolf had a gun. Riz had a gun. And he was ready to die with it. They had a double funeral. Pump paid for everything. I didn't have to touch any money. He sent Phil and Norma from his office. They picked me up. We went down to Frankie Campbell, which is the same place that Biggie's body was taken care of. And they took me down there, and he gave me because their prices were ridiculous. So I didn't go through anything. They gave me a group to pick from. I picked out the casket. They had the same casket. This lady, Rose from Harlem, that was Andy's godmother, one of his godparents. She made chinchilla pillows to go in the coffin with them. So both of them had chinchilla pillows. And I rented. The only thing I paid for was Riverside Cathedral. It's that big cathedral. R.T. Davis, Ruby D. A lot of people, had their funerals there. That's the same place. And I paid for $5,000 for the viewing and then for the funeral, which lasted about two hours. So, yeah, that was that, yeah. Liz is, yeah.
I was there.
He was a sweetie pie. Both of them had those baby faces. But well, Liz told you, he had this thing, he said, is everything okay? Look over shooting at him, they said everything. He had his waistline there.
Yeah.
They were truly thugs and gangsters.
Yeah.
They didn't carry themselves like that. So it's not like, look at me, I'm a gangster. It only came out when you mess with them. And I got news for you, Gene. Anthony didn't mess with nobody. They had to mess with him because he didn't go looking for stuff.
Right.
He did not go looking for trouble, and neither did Riz. So if it came at him, then that's the way and she said she's having trouble with her husband, and she's saying he's not leaving, and all this stuff. So she called Anthony. Anthony goes in the room, comes back out, and I said, well, maybe he had a problem with her. No, he said, I would come out behind him with his little suitcase, go out the door. And so I told him, I said, Anthony, what did you tell him in that little bit of time that made him leave? He said, I told him, if she said you gotta go, you gotta go.
Ms. Jones.
Yes.
Could you name some of the people that you knew Wolf knew personally and that had mad love for them that was in the entertainment field?
Like that. He knew something. He is the basketball player. What is his name? Oh, and he told the best told him. He came in and he said, "My son don't have to be riding around downtown with his window open, with all that jury on."
Yeah. I'm talking about like the entertainers that you know that he used to speak of, that he was close to, that you know.
Oh, Heavy D.
Huh?
Heavy D.
Heavy D. Who else?
I can't really remember, Gene.
Did he know Mariah Carey?
Oh, now you got me back. He knew Mariah Carey. I went to the party he had downtown at this place. He knew Mariah Carey, and then I guess she was walking around with, like her face sort of, screwed up or whatever. So he said, at that time she's going with Derek Jeter. And he said to her, Mariah, is Derek bothering you? You want me to go talk to him? And she told him, no, he's not bothering us. So that went that way. He also knew Jennifer Lopez very well.
Yeah, we all know.
Jennifer Lopez bought him a Gucci watch. Gucci watch for the little time she was a Gucci watch one Christmas, and then the next Christmas she bought him a Citizen watch for Christmas. So I know he knows. He knew a lot of people.
That was a Rolex, Miss. That was a Rolex. That wasn't a Citizen.
It was a what?
A Rolex.
Oh, okay. I get confused.
Yeah, Puff was mad at that, kind of jealous that he bought her. She bought him. Why you bought him a Rolex?
So let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Puff, he had to be an undercover hater because you know what? Anthony had everything. He didn't have to pay for nothing. He didn't have to pay for somebody's big friendship. Them women were after him. But see, Mariah, I'm sure, and Jennifer was probably smiling on his face. But you know what he said? I'm not even going to pay myself because I ain't spending my money. And I told you, he was not spending his money to woo anybody. So they could forget about that.
Okay.
But he said he is not spending his money.
I remember, like I had said on the program before, how educated they were, because me being able to see their records and everything like that, and they scored high in all the systems. They said they scored above high school, reading, above high school in math. They were both real good educated kids, and it was just that I could not believe, I could not believe how Little Wolf, and how they were so bad coming from a mother like you.
I sit them down and I said to them, because they were mama's boy, like I told you to a certain extent.
Right.
So I told them, you turn 16. Anything you get is on you. I can't do your time for you. All I can do is try to help you. So they had a choice. I went back to college because of war. I didn't go to a 4-year college, so I started at Bronx Community with them. We were in a couple classes together. We did very well, but he wanted to be a bodyguard. So I said, well, go ahead. So I continued, and I got my bachelor's, and I got my master's. But every graduation, I have to put those pictures in a little catalog and say stuff. At every graduation, he was right there. And he would say to me, he said when I got my bachelor's, Mom, if I was staying in school, I'd be getting my bachelor's. I said, yep.
Yeah.
When I got my
Oh,
You know
Wolf
what I'm
Father.
saying?
Wolf Father was a number banker.
He was a number banker.
But you got okay.
And
They got that hustling and they got that streak from their father. They got it honestly.
yes, I kept on trying to sway him one way. Their father was a hustler, and you know what? They could sell a pack of chewing gum for twice its price. You know what I'm saying? They could make anything make money.
Miss Jones.
Little, good.
I'm sorry about that, but can you close your ears for just 1 minute?
You need to close my ears?
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Hold on. You know them hustlers back in the days always got the good girls, right? They always got the good girls because they had that.
That's what got me. Where's I on my way to school, and then after that, on my way to get work. They make sure that you haven't been prepared with anybody in the neighborhood. That's the first thing. They make sure that ain't nobody hit that, in the neighborhood. That's the main thing. They watch your actions and watch what you do. And she goes out, she comes home, she gets in by 9 or 10 o'clock, and she goes out with them. But a couple of times I came in at sun up. I was pissed off at him. That was before we got together. I wouldn't let him. I could rock with him too.
Miss Jones, can I just say one thing for the viewers? Can you tell them how you stay so strong? Because I had said something that you lost sons close to you lost each one of your sons close to each one of their birthdays. How do you stay so strong? And and I could tell you all the people that you've helped. You helped me before. You've helped all Wolf friends. You helped Corey with his appeal, telling people to go sign the appeal, go online, sign the appeal, and everything like that. Right. No, you never asked for anything in return, Ms. Jones. But I'm just saying, how do you stay so strong, man?
Well, you know what it is? I said when I was a kid, my mother died when I was like 13. And you say certain things to yourself, like, you know what? If I go old, and all I want to do is have kids. That was the main thing in my life. So I said, if I could go old and have kids, I'm gonna be there for my kids, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. So I did what I said I was gonna do. It wasn't in my mind every day to be what I thought of, but that's what I did. I made sure they were above level anyway. On Saturdays we go to City College to a special reading and math program. In the summertime, they had schoolwork to do. There wasn't you got summer off. They had schoolwork to do. If I didn't do that, then I'd send them to a program. They had at Fordham University. Anthony went to that. Or I'd find another program to keep them busy. So that's what made me strong.
Right.
The fact that that's the way I am.
But what's keeping you strong now, Ms. Jones?
Yeah, but hey, but you know what? I'm laughing because I said to the little one, he had one daughter, Monet.
Right.
She's 28 years old. You were down there with me, right?
Yep.
Her graduation.
I went to a graduation with you because of Little Wolf.
Yeah. So, Monet, and all the rest of I'm closer to Monet because her mother gave me access to her. See, Anthony tried to get me to deal with Ashley, but then it was Sharice and her mother that was but they're two sisters. If I'm not going to handle it as an educator, then I'm not going to deal with it. Because Anthony wanted to tell me something, I'm not doing that. When I got Monet's mother would let her come to see me. She would let me take her to visit her father, which was good because he didn't live that much when he came home. She would let me go and see him. So she would come to me for the summer. So in the summertime, what did she get? Schoolwork. Did she like it? Yes, because she didn't know anything different. I would give her work like, math. I said, you got your choice. You can do math and English today. You can do the history and whichever way you want to put them around. But I told her, you got to give me at least 3 hours and we can do whatever we want to do. Now, Jean, I never thought that she was going to say 2 to 3 hours. But she's going to say, can I do it 2? Try to cut it down. That little girl would sit there and do everything. And I would start putting her paperwork together during the school term. So I would put math, she not with her. And she said, could I take her to school with me? So I talked to my principal. My principal said, if you want to do it, that's fine. So here I am, so Miss Superslick, talking to the teachers in the 7th grade. I want my grade. My grader is coming. I want in your class. Now, I'm forgetting that everything's modern technology and they got the grades, right? Like, computer. So they come to me and said, oh, she's not going to any of those classes. I said, why not? They said, because she tested higher and she's going to the special academy up on the 2nd floor, meaning her grades were so high. She wasn't even going to go to the top class in that grade. There was a special academy on the 2nd floor because her grade was so high.
Okay.
Yeah. And here's another thing about that. So, of course, I'm a teacher. I get to teach a guy besides going to history. So I went and got the history book, the math book. One time she just went to compare the answers. I said to her, well, you know I got the books. You know she told me? I don't need the books because if I look at them, I won't learn anything.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But she has Terrence's temperament though.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Go ahead, what else?
All right. This is you know, we've been on here for a long time and I know people, you know, say, yeah.
Okay, so you know what? I might have to come on one more time.
One more time?
Well,
One more time?
but
You mean you gonna come on the you gonna come on the Cooking and Conversation with Gene Deal one more time? No, we ain't gonna do that to you, Miss Jones. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that to you, but we really appreciate you coming out and clearing up the air and straightening out everything and stuff like that. I'm gonna go and wrap this stuff up. I wanted to do my Uncle Gene section, but you've been on here for like 55 minutes, 56 minutes.
wow.
And
Okay,
all
let me do my shout out.
right, do your shout out. Yo, do your shout out. She wanna do some shout out. Go ahead.
Okay. To Emmanuel Cooper, he's in Attica. He took care of little Wolf when he was in the infirmary there.
Speak up a little louder because you're going kind of low.
I went over to the side, that's why. To Dave from Bench Magazine, G. Mac, Colin Benjamin, Chi Ali, who took care of little Wolf to the end. You know, he was locked up when he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I went up there and spent the night.
Right.
I spent the night in his room because they said you can come and stay as long as you want. You know, I play with words.
Right.
I said, you said I can come stay. I said to Terrence, you want to stay? Need to stay tonight? Terrence said, yeah. I said, I'm saying like the warden came over with a chocolate bag of food. The black nurses told me, yeah, that's right. You let them know that we care about our kids. And I spent the night in his room. They said the COs were saying, I heard it, but I ain't never seen nobody stay overnight. We let them know they could stay. Nobody said, I stayed there with my baby. Yes, I did. So I wanted to say that. Okay, wait a minute. Let me do my shout out. Okay, I said, I said about Kay Slay. She was really Terrence's question.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kay Slay. And to Vanessa, because she was there with me, and she was Auntie's friend. She was there with me, and I said, they told that D-Mac, Little Joe, Little Spanish Joe, they know who he is. That was really a friend of Terrence's.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
All these people, Henry Sato, Young King, Riley, Zed Jackson, everybody saying they love you. Kings from the Libra 1962 saying they love you. Unique Shanty, Michael Matthews, everybody saying God bless you. Ronnie Johnson, everybody loving you right now, Miss Jones, man.
I love them too.
Machiavelli 187, Agent Orange. Yo, man, y'all feeling my heart right now, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is real crazy right now, man.
I never showed nothing but love. You know how many of Terrence's friends stayed with me? Bernie stayed with me.
Yeah, just go ahead. Keep going on. These people just saying they love you, man, and this shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's why they call me Mom, because I was the one that's always home. I worked nights, so anybody that wanted me, if they could, you know. Oh, a shout out to Ock.
Ock rolled with us the whole time. We was with Bad Boy. He's in jail right now, though.
My daughter Karen just told me to stay on task because I keep on jumping from one thing to the other. Oh, about Karen. So, one more thing. Corey owed Karen money, and she didn't say nothing until she saw that Corey had bought his girlfriend Louis Vuitton shoes and pocketbook for her birthday, and Puff had given Corey's girlfriend a Hermes bag. So she called him and asked him for the $1,000. Well, they started off at $5. He said, I'm not giving it to her. Then it got down to $1,000. So he did send her $1,000. He said the $740 and then $260. But here's the thing about it. He called me back because I had called because I told I don't want to get on it. He called me back and said to me, don't call my phone no more because you was in on it.
Harlem World King love you though. Young King love you. We all love you, Miss Jones. CJ love you. People don't even know you love you. They hear all that stuff in your voice. We don't care nothing about them old grime, slime, bucket ass niggas. I swear for living God, we don't care nothing about. We love you, Miss Jones. You know how I feel about you. You understand? We love you, Miss Jones. You lost both your sons to this. You lost both your sons to this world. You lost your son, and you still stay strong. You still stay with a smile on your face. I've never seen you be nothing but a high spiritual, God-fearing woman, man. We love you, Miss Jones. We don't care nothing about this. Yo, listen to me. Yo, I'm definitely gonna, we get paid next week. It's the first of the month, right? We get paid next week. I'm gonna come take you to dinner for doing this for me, Miss Jones. I appreciate you, man. I know I don't have to and everything like that, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, all right. This is enough right here. Let my voice be heard and being able to speak my truth. You don't know. I had my air conditioner on. You know.
Miss Kills love you. I'm just shouting out people who love you, Miss Jones. Emo loves you.
I love all of them.
All right.
I love all of them.
Phoenix Suns. Tina Carson, everybody, thank you, man. Yo, listen to me, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time. Thank y'all for y'all patience and everything. This has been another Cooking and Conversation with Gene Deal. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got my heart filled right now, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, I'm getting out of here, Miss Jones. All right? All right, later.